Hello everyone, this is your Saturday evening KRQE.com webcast. We begin with meteorologist Travis Christie.
We got a storm passing to our north. It's not going to do a whole lot for us, except for drop temperatures up into the north and east and maybe cause a little bit of windy weather out towards the eastern plains and down towards the southeast, but about 5 degrees cooler up there. Meanwhile, next week it's all going to be about those backdoor fronts that move into the northeast and cool things off. Very little change expected for most of New Mexico, however. 7-day forecast for you. Proof is in the numbers. It's all about sunshine, too. Thanksgiving looking like we'll hit those mid-50s with overnight lows in the 30s. Albuquerque, same deal. We'll look for 56 tomorrow, 57 on Monday, and Tuesday keeping that same trend in the 50s.
Thank you, Travis. New Mexicans said goodbye to a one-of-a-kind today. Funeral services were held for former New Mexico Governor Bruce King. Thousands of friends and family showed up at the memorial at Moriarty High School around 8 o'clock this morning, 2 hours before the funeral even began. Soon the parking lots were packed, and so was the gym, every space inside taken up. An estimated 2,000 people came to pay their respects. Former President Bill Clinton, a 31-year friend of Bruce King's, gave the only other remarks. He described his first introduction to the outgoing King at a governor's conference in the late 70s.
Put his arm around me. By the time he got through hugging me, I wanted to check in my back pocket to make sure my billfold was still there.
After the hour-long funeral service, King's casket was led out in procession with his family and friends. King was then buried next to his wife in a rural plot north of Stanley. In true Bruce King fashion, his family invited all the funeral mourners to a lunch at the Moriarty Civic Center after his burial. Those who knew him well said King would have described his send-off today as mighty fine. Stay with KRQE for more news and weather updates. I'm Tim Maestas. Thanks for logging on.